Most people think businesses exist to make products, but that's not true. Businesses exist to make profit, and the products are just a vehicle to get there. Once you understand that, you start seeing money completely differently. Because in the business world, money isn't just earned, it's structured, managed, leveraged, and protected. In this episode, we'll look at money through the eyes of a business. And I promise you, once you learn how companies think about money, you'll never look at your own money the same way again. For most people, money is something they earn and spend. For a business, money is a system, and every system has rules. Businesses view money through three lenses: cost versus return. If we spend this, what do we get back? Cash flow. Do we have more coming in than going out? And leverage. How can we use other people's money to grow faster? A business survives because it sells, because it manages cash flow and profit intelligently. One of the biggest misconceptions: revenue is not money you keep. It's only the top line, not the bottom line. I'll give you an example. Let's say a clothing line makes 100,000 euro in sales. 45,000 goes to manufacturing, 20,000 to marketing, 15,000 to salaries, 5,000 to rent, another 3,000 to software and systems, and what's left is the 12,000 euro profit. So when someone says, my business made 100k this month, you have to understand that we're not talking about cash in the pocket. Profit keeps a business alive. Cash flow keeps it running. Businesses don't treat money emotionally. They give it jobs. Money must work. Money works for the company. That's why every euro is divided by purpose. Operating money, salaries, rent, logistics. Growth money, marketing, new products. Protection money, insurance, legal, tax strategy, deductions, structures. Emergency reserves, management. Every euro is a resource. How you allocate resources decides whether you grow or die. And here's where business thinking separates from personal thinking. Most individuals fear debt. Businesses use debt as a tool. The personal mindset says debt is bad. Don't borrow. The business mindset says, if I borrow 50,000 and turn it into 150,000, the debt was an investment. Growth comes from leverage. Other people's time, other people's skills, other people's money. A business doesn't rely only on what it already has. It scales by controlling more resources than it owns. And that's how you grow fast and sustainable. People often ask, why do companies pay less tax than employees? It's actually very simple. The system rewards value creation. Businesses create jobs, innovation and growth. So tax systems give them legal advantages. Another example for this. An employee earns 5,000 euro and it's taxed before spending. When a business makes 5,000 euro, it gets taxed on what's left. That's not unfair, that's structure. Businesses can deduct tools, travel, staff, research and development, marketing. These aren't loopholes, these are part of the rules. Employees pay tax on income, businesses pay tax on profit, after using strategy to reduce it. Employees trade time for money. Businesses build systems that make money repeatedly. That's how business owners buy freedom. They build structures that work for them. So what is money from a business perspective? It's a resource. It's a tool for growth. It's leveraged through people, systems and capital. In the business world, money is never the ultimate goal. It's the engine. In the next episode, I'm going to look at the way money is controlled from a political perspective and why politics and economics are inseparable. But before you go, answer in the comments. If you were running a business today, what would you invest in first? In people, in marketing or in the product? And not only answer the question, but also tell me why you think that will be the right investment. I'll read your answers personally and I'll thank you for watching. My name is Remco Coerman and this is the Coerman class, Business and Finance School, sponsored by Epic Edges. I see you in the next episode.